cold night wind screeched through the abandoned railway bridge, carrying with it a whisper that didn't quite sound human. The rusted beams rattled as if warning anyone nearby to run before something woke up. Tick tick tick. This is the sound that haunts the late-night train stations of Japan, the chilling calling card of one of its most terrifying urban legends. It's the story of the tick-tick, a tale that will make you think twice about walking home alone after dark. Our story begins with a young schoolgirl, often named Kashima Raiko. The details of her life before the tragedy are hazy, lost to time and countless rethings. Some say she was a shy, timid girl, often the target of cruel bullies. Others paint a picture of a happy, ordinary student whose life was cut short by a horrific accident. The most common version of the tale places her at a train station, waiting for her ride home. What happened next is a matter of debate. One version claims that in a moment of cruel jest, her classmates placed a cicada on her shoulder. Startled, she stumbled and fell onto the tracks, right into the path of an oncoming express train. Another, darker version suggests she was assaulted and left for dead on the tracks by a group of men. Regardless of the cause, the outcome was gruesome. The train, moving at an unstoppable speed, sliced her body in two at the waist. Her upper torso was separated from her lower half. In unimaginable agony, she tried to pull herself to safety, her fingers clawing at the gravel, her nails breaking, but it was too late. She died there, on the cold, unforgiving tracks, her heart filled with a burning rage and a desperate longing for what was stolen from her. But her story didn't end with her death. Her anger was so powerful, so all-consuming that it anchored her spirit to this world. She became an onryu, a vengeful ghost, forever bound to seek retribution. This is where the legend of the tick-tick truly begins. Her spirit, now only an upper torso, is condemned to roam the earth, searching for her missing legs. She pulls herself along on her hands and elbows, her sharp fingernails or sometimes a scythe scratching against the pavement, creating the eerie, rhythmic sound that gives her name, tick-tick-tick. This sound is the harbinger of her arrival. If you hear it, it's already too late to run. She moves with supernatural speed, faster than any human, faster even than a speeding car. You can't outrun her. You can't hide from her. Those who encounter the tick-tick are met with a horrifying sight. A disembodied torso lunging through the darkness, long black hair obscuring a face twisted in eternal rage, eyes burning with malevolent fire. Her purpose is singular and terrifying. Fueled by her unending torment, she vents her anger on anyone unlucky enough to cross her path. She will chase them down, and with a swing of a scythe she often carries, or simply with her bare hands, she will slice them in half at the waist, mimicking her own horrific death. Her victims are then doomed to become tick-tick themselves, joining her in her endless, agonizing search, a horrifying, self-perpetuating cycle of terror. Over the years, the legend has evolved, branching into numerous local variations. In some versions, she specifically targets those who linger in train stations or walk near railway tracks after sundown. In others, she appears in school bathrooms, asking a chilling question: "Where are my legs?" An incorrect answer spells certain doom. The only correct response, some say, is to answer, "On the Meishan Expressway." This might confuse her long enough for you to escape, but even this is just a whisper of a chance, a folk remedy against a supernatural force. Another popular variant involves a young boy who, while leaving school late one evening, glances out the window and sees a beautiful girl resting her elbows on the windowsill, looking back at him from outside. He finds it odd, since she's on the second floor, but he's captivated by her smile. He smiles back, and just as he does, the girl reveals her true form. She drops from the windowsill, revealing she has no lower body, and begins to drag herself toward him, her hands clawing at the building's facade, that terrible tick-tick sound echoing as she comes for him. These stories aren't just confined to word of mouth. The legend of tick-tick has inspired countless works of fiction, from manga and anime to a number of terrifying Japanese horror films that brought the creature to life on screen. Each adaptation adds its own flavor to the myth, solidifying tick-tick's place in the pantheon of iconic Japanese ghosts. Alongside figures like Sadako from The Ring and Kayako from The Grudge, what makes her so particularly frightening is her relentless nature and the sheer brutality of her attacks. There's no complex puzzle to solve, no cursed object to destroy. She is pure, unadulterated vengeance. But why has this story endured for so long? What is it about the tick-tick that captures our darkest fears? Perhaps it taps into the primal fear of the uncanny, the sight of a human form so horribly broken yet unnervingly mobile. It also plays on our anxieties about modern life, the dangers of public transportation, the vulnerability of being alone in urban spaces at night. The train, a symbol of progress and connection, becomes an instrument of death and the birthplace of a monster. The school, a place of safety and learning, transforms into a hunting ground. The legend also serves as a stark cautionary tale. In the versions where Kashima Reiko is a victim of bullying, her story is a grim reminder of the devastating consequences of cruelty. Her rage is born from injustice, a theme that resonates deeply. It warns us that the pain we inflict on others can have monstrous repercussions, echoing long after the act itself is over. Her ghost is a physical manifestation of unresolved trauma and anger, a horrifying symbol of a life destroyed by the malice of others. And so, the tale of the Tik-Tik continues to be told, whispered in hushed tones among friends, shared online in creepy forums, and debated by paranormal enthusiasts. Is she real? Are there truly vengeful spirits dragging themselves through the night, searching for what they lost? Or is it just a story, a modern folktale designed to send a shiver down our spines? Real or not, the legend has a power all its own. It's a story that crawls under your skin and stays there. So the next time you're walking home late at night, and you hear a strange scratching sound echoing in the distance, a rhythmic scrape that seems to be getting closer, tick tick tick, don't look back, don't stop, just run, because you never know what might be dragging itself out of the darkness, looking for a new pair of legs. Thank you for joining me on this journey into one of Japan's most terrifying urban legends. If you enjoyed this story and want to explore more dark tales from around the world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a new video. Let me know in the comments which urban legend you want me to cover next. Stay safe, and whatever you do, be careful on your way home.